put it this way, I'm glad I saw it when the sun was still out. I think I finally found a horror movie that doesn't suck. Scary, gory, visceral, right to the end. It wasn't a cheap ending whatsoever. Opens in a small town on a manhunt and woman hunt. They're trying to find these two people. There's a couple of dogs go down this weary path and start drinking from this well. It's like, well, how did that get there? Tim is Head in the Clouds musician, and Millie is a down-to-earth school teacher. And they're having a going away party because Millie's going to go teach in a small country town. She's like, oh great, I get to focus on the students one-on-one. It's a much smaller class, etc. And Tim's like feeling a little bit reserved. He's like, oh no, I don't know if I want to. And then Millie proposes to Tim, I'm pretty sure. The reason I'm pretty sure, she doesn't have a box or a ring. She just opens her hands. And there's nothing inside. Tim's like, not sure if he wants to be there. Millie's like, not sure if she wants to have him there. And neither of them fully commit to each other or fully commit to breaking up. Tim does something, I forget what exactly. It's a very minor coupley thing. And he's like, oh, how about we go on a hike tomorrow? And then, so they go on the hike. They fall down this pit. See some weird stuff. And anyway. And Millie's all like, oh, we're going to get out of here. And Tim's like, oh, hey, there's lots of water. You just wait out because there's a storm. He's like, oh, we'll just wait out the storm. It's chill. And so they're both playing their parts of the relationship perfectly. And they wake up and there's some sort of sap or something on their legs. And they try to move their legs apart from each other's leg. Keep their legs in, all four legs intact, separate from all the other four legs. Drone shots, but it wasn't like, ooh, hey guys, check out the drone that we have. There was music that I noticed. There was probably more music that I didn't notice, but it was, I noticed it because there was no dialogue or anything else going on. I had a bad time. It was anxiety inducing. It made a normal casual hike tense. There was some sort of supernatural element to it. And because of that, it made me not trust anyone. Now, I have a logical, rational mind, and I'm out of the cinema now, and I do trust people. I got the bus here, for crying out loud. So if I can trust someone with my life on a bus and trust all the people around it, etc., it's fine. But it's just subconsciously while you're watching the movie, I don't want to. I've talked about that leg separating scene. Oof. You just see it. I'm good for a minute, eh? I recently had my heart broken. I asked her out. She said, "No, that's the short. That's the short of it." I'm glad. I'm sort of relieved that happened in a way, because if we had watched the movie, together, it would have scared the living daylights out of me. It's a very similar lesson to Spiders in the Skies. It's not the same. It is the same lesson as the TV show called Gravity Falls. So if you're like, man, I want this lesson, but I'd rather not be terrified, go watch Gravity Falls. It's basically the same message. It's just a lot more cheerful and colourful and animated. I finally found it. The Bloodlines was too funny. Bring her back. Didn't like it. Not a good horror movie. It was good and visceral and disgusting and all the rest of it. And it was there were some moments here and there, and I was like, nah. There's a couple of moments. I was like, and then right at the end it fell apart. I'm like, oh, what's you gonna do that for? It's not a time loop. Okay. So I'm not giving away any narrative points there, but it doesn't cycle back again. It's fucking hilarious. I can imagine if you munch on lettuce, then this movie's going to be pretty funny for you. Together is a horror film, perhaps the only good one. I do not recommend it. I did have a bad time, and the narrative was succinct, nice logic. I understood the movie on a deeper level. It's got at least 2 layers, possibly more. Making a good film is piss easy with diminishing returns. In the 2020s, your audience doesn't necessarily expect you to be earnest. You kind of like fall into the trap of cliche. You know, you might try and avoid one cliche and hit another cliche. Just because there's been so much time of movies. The narrative alone is okay. Add the plot on top of that, and it's good. The film itself, in its entirety, because it's a horror movie, because it made me not trust people subconsciously, other than just entertain, the good films, right? So, nobody's better, okay? Just trust me. You're going to have to trust me. Together is good, and I'm glad that we finally found a good horror movie. But just trust me. Unless you've seen it yourself, then you know I'm right. But if you haven't seen it, just trust me. Nobody's better. I'm putting this just below nobody. Alright, take it easy. Put it this way.